Hello everyone, this is Variance, bringing you another week of the After Hours Gaming League of Heart of the Swarm Starcraft 2 action. This week, IBM-B faces Oanda in officially week number 1 of the B-League playoffs, round of 16, as IBM-B played 2 weeks ago, before the Easter break, and they qualified for the playoffs by beating Portable. So this next game is actually going to be cast by Argentower. I will be playing the replay, and you'll be enjoying Argentower's cast, and he is joined by Zed. So without further ado, here is Argentower and Zed.
Diamond player. Let's see if he's always been diamond. Yeah, diamond player for 11 seasons. And he's been on a master team, so.
Variance, ready as I will ever be, you know? Or Variance.
Or Variance. So this is almost certainly going to go in Oanda's favor, but let's not count out our IBM hero. He might be able to pull the upset here. This is going to be game number 3 of the IBM-B team versus Oanda. Series is currently 2-0 in IBM's favor, so if IBM wins this one, series will be over. If Oanda wins, we will go to the 4th game.
There you have it. And up in the top right side, we have Rullie, Oanda's ace player.
And did you notice their little icon is the such dodge?
Oh, the dog.
And spawning down in the bottom left, it is our IBM hero, hoping to pull out an upset against the team captain of Opanda. It's Variance.
So, ZVZ, obviously you know a lot more about this than I do, but so far everybody looks like they're doing exactly the same thing.
Yeah, we don't see any 7 pools or 10 pools or anything. Akira has also spotted the dodge. Hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I actually really like opening 8 pool in ZVZ because I think it just throws your opponent off, and if you can kill like 2 drones, you're pretty much ahead.
Right.
Especially
and
if they go hatch first.
how common is 8 pool for ZVZ?
Yeah, not very.
Hence the catching them off guard, okay.
Right. So, both players are going up to 15 drones, so it looks like we're actually going to see hatch first out of both of them. You can see
That's what it looks like. They're both moving their drones at exactly the same time.
Right. So yeah, hatch within 1 second of each other. So we'll see how many drones they choose to build before getting the pool. It looks like
Variance has got another 2 already on the way.
So Variance is doing the slightly more economical, slightly more risky version, where he goes 2 more drones and then the pool, and then Rullie is just doing the safer version where he takes the pool rate on 14.
I don't think it's going to make a difference.
No, if there's some sort of Zergling opening, like 10 pool or 12 pool, getting your pool on 14 can make you a little bit safer.
Right.
But realistically, you're kind of screwed either way, so... I'm a bigger fan of Variance's build, but then again, Rullie is the diamond player, so I'm sure he's got a reason for why he did that.
Right.
Rullie's taking a gas. No gas out of Variance.
Yep.
So that means speed will be done earlier for Rullie. Potential for banelings will be earlier for Rullie. And Variance, this is typically a more defensive sort of play where you're looking for that faster third.
Right. So they both have queens on the way, it looks like. Both have their expansions up. Both of them are pretty much just droning.
Yep, just drones and lings. So the type of things to watch for, so there's still no gas coming out of Variance, so he pretty much can't be aggressive with no gas. He's either got to be defensive or try and expand really fast. The thing that I don't like about that is, in my experience, whoever takes their third first in ZVZ always loses. It sounds counterintuitive, but you open yourself up to just getting overrun.
Right. And I think that was the joke about Protoss for a long time, was whoever expands first loses. That's probably a very similar logic, right?
Right.
Because you have all those resources going into economy that pays off later, not something that pays off right now.
So Rullie tried to sneak in there, and Variance denied the scout there. Those two things that killed him on the ramp. So Rullie did not see that there was no gases in the main. But Variance he's taking his gases in the natural, which so Rullie only saw one of those. So that's kind of a cool mind game, because then your opponent doesn't know if you're on really late double gas or a whole lot of 4 gas. Because if they think you're taking 4 gas, they would typically read that as mutas.
Right.
But if they think it's really late gas, then they would read that as like a defensive quick third.
So Rullie only has 2 drones in gas right now. Is that standard? Right as he drops a Banewing Nest?
Yeah, that is pretty standard. If you put 3 drones in gas until you get enough for speed, and then pull it off so you've either got only 1 or 2, that's typically Ling Baneling aggression, because then you'll just have enough gas trickling in to build a few Banelings. And that's actually what we're seeing. We're seeing huge Ling production out of Rullie right now.
Yeah, he's got 26 of them, it looks like.
And he's building nothing but Ling. So this
and
is
he's got another 8 on the way. Yep.
Yeah, this is a 20 drone Ling all in. This is really, really hard to hold. Variance is not going to have roaches or banelings. He needs to block his ramp, and he needs to pull all of his drones immediately. He's doing just that. So this is step 1 to trying to hold this. Get those drones, hold position on the ramp. Unfortunately, he's losing his high energy queen first, but I mean, there was really nothing up there.
Okay. There we go.
Good.
Yep. So does he just have to sack this natural, or is he?
No, I mean, he needs to be building Lings and Banelings. It looks like he's trying to wait for roaches, so we'll see if that's the correct decision here. He needs to keep his queen's hold position on the ramp so that these Lings can't sneak by, which he's actually, yeah, he's got it again. Nice transfuse on that queen, keeping him alive. He's got 9 roaches on the way, so trying to skip the Baneling nest and going right for roaches is very dangerous just because of this. Yeah, he was about to lose the queens anyway, so he had to pull him back. He tried to save him. 2 Banelings running into the drone line.
That's a lot of drones.
That is 19 workers killed now.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is looking really bad. The roaches have popped, so they'll clean this up eventually, maybe? But
yeah, but there's another 20-odd wings on the way, just streaming across the field right now.
And Rullie is trying to build Banelings in the main.
Yep. Doesn't look like... Oh, these 2 roaches are just staring at the Banewings, not doing anything.
Variance forgot to put his drones back on mining.
No, he's doing it. Well, he's starting to do it now.
Only got half of them. He's got the rest of them.
There he goes.
Yeah, another huge swell Lings. Yeah, this is just a standard 20 drone Ling all in. Very well executed. Very, very difficult to hold. And it basically counters the opening that Variance was going for, which was a quick third.
Right. There goes natural.
Yep.
And there's GG. Yep.
He knows without that natural he doesn't have a prayer.
Right.
Alright, so 2-1 IBM. And we will go to game 4, which is going to be a TVP on Waystation. It'll be Quagwa versus Akira.
Quagwa versus Akira. Yep.